Okay, never mind the hair for a second. I'm officially 21. And yeah, my hair is quite crazy right now. It's the morning. So, I have yet to fix all of this. I'm sure in later shots it'll look better. As you guys know, I've been on quite a run doing vocal box episodes. This is probably the one vlog since, God, it really has been long since I've vlogged, huh? I think it's about time that I do a vlog, and I feel like there's no better occasion than my 21st birthday. And I'm sure if I'm able to, I'll try to squeeze in another vocal box episode. As I mentioned within the recent episode, you guys aren't going to be seeing this setup for that episode. You guys are actually going to be seeing the hotel that I'm going to be in to celebrate for my birthday. So, a bit of a brief change of scenery and such, and let's just say that setup is going to be seeing more than just this vlog and just that episode. But yeah, without further ado, this is the 21st birthday vlog. I really am becoming old, huh? You can tell me. Be honest. Do I look like an old man? Do I look senile? I mean, I look senile. I look like I've lost everything within my brain with this whole hairstyle. It looks like I just got done with a science experiment and blew something up. Anyways, on to the next clip, though. On to the next one. Well, here I am. I just got back from dinner with the family. Had me my first full adult beverage, so that's fun. It should stop in like just a second, I think. There it is. Hopefully the lighting isn't too torturous. But yeah, 21 years of age. Even after having the family dinner, I'm still kind of trying to comprehend that that's the case. I'm trying to like gather that I'm 21. Because I think I've said in the previous video that yeah, there was kind of a part of me years ago that thought, would I even make it this far? And yet, like, look at me. I'm wearing a suit. Just had me a nice dinner with the family. I'm in a nice hotel. And most importantly, I've lived to see 21. And yet another important thing, I'm going to live to see further beyond 21. And this time I'm confident, I am sure of it. And yeah, I mean, I know that sounds kind of dark and morbid and a little bit serious, but sometimes to kind of move forward or to like allow yourself to heal, you gotta kind of recognize that you've had moments like that where things were kind of dark for a spare moment in time. And I, amongst a lot of other people in society and around the world, have had dark moments. Moments where we even kind of question as to whether or not we would see a day like this. So you best believe this is a major, major achievement. And to those that are either the same age as me, older, or even younger, and especially if you're younger, this will be a very important message. If there is a certain age that you feel like you won't make it to, trust me. Keep fighting. Take in whoever is willing to help. Hear out that support. Whether it be a family member, whether it be a close friend, whether it be your significant other. Welcome them in. Because by all means, that little bit of help could mean a whole ton. And most importantly, do whatever it takes to help yourself kind of release some of that tension. Find yourself an outlet. Find yourself a hobby. Like as an example, although I haven't been too consistent, YouTube is a hobby for me. I don't necessarily see it as a career as much as I'm kind of treating it like a career, but for me, this is more of an outlet. You know, that's why I did a ton of vocal box episodes and I plan to do plenty more. That's why there's going to be a whole lot more videos coming out to this, because this is my outlet. Not only that, but to those that feel like they don't have anyone else, this is your someone, you know? If you feel like you're alone, trust me, you're not alone. I got you. I know a lot of people bring awareness to parasocial connections, but as for this kind of channel, it welcomes that personal connection, you know? It's like, if you got any of my contacts, by all means, hit me up. Or even just let me know in the comments section, you know? Start a conversation, and I'm sure I'll find the time to discuss things with you. But yeah, especially if you're younger, if you feel like you're not going to make it to the age of 21, trust me, as someone who just made it to 21, you got this. You can make it. I know things feel very, very rough right now, and it's going to feel rough, especially within those ages. Within those ages that you're going through, the teens, especially the late teens, it's rough. Trust me, it is rough. It is one of the hard points of your life. But out of those hard points in life, it's one of the hardest. Because not only is it like an adjustment, but it's a very big adjustment. This is a point in time where you're starting to gain a lot more free will than what you've had before. This is when you start to spread your wings. This is when you start to go out more and feel more free about what you do, where you do, and how you do it, at what time. It's a major point of independence. It's scary. I know. I mean, even after reaching this age, I'm still kind of trying to plan things out and trying to kind of navigate what I'm doing in life. But if there's any advice I can give to you guys as I'm listening for myself, do it little by little. Don't feel like you need to take leaps upon leaps to accomplish things. There's nothing wrong with accomplishing things as small. It doesn't have to be large. It doesn't have to be grand. If you feel like it's not something that you can take a huge leap forward towards, try to make the building blocks towards it. Try to take those steps towards it instead of trying to leap. To kind of cater to the nerds a little bit, it's kind of like Superman taking those huge leaps. If you feel like you can't do that, be like Batman. Take those blocks, right? Or be like the Flash in the beginning stages. Run a little bit. Run to make that distance. But by all means, do not stop. You got this. When you feel like giving up, keep pushing. That is a major testing point, is when you feel like you can't do anything anymore, when you feel like you just want to drop and curl up in a ball, don't curl up in that ball. Or I'll even go back on that. Curl up in a ball for a good moment, allow yourself a good session, a good cry session. It's healthy to let out those emotions. Sometimes it's hard to handle everything when you got those emotions built up on the inside. Have yourself a good cry session. Find music that may help influence it, to get it out, to work it out of you. Watch videos, watch movies, watch shows that invokes emotion. Because the more you take that chance of releasing that emotion, the better and healthier you'll feel afterwards. You'll feel a tension be taken off of you. I mean, even myself, from time to time, I have me a good cry session. Sometimes I just sit in my room, I pop in my earbuds, or I put on some headphones, and I listen to songs that I know are going to make me tear up. That's because I know deep down inside, especially when it's hard to cry, I know I gotta release it, one way or another. And what matters after that is what you do afterwards. What you do to get yourself to stand back up again and fight that fight. It's one thing to take a beating. It's another thing to stop fighting back. By all means, continue to fight. Do not stop. I mean, even within my life, even in secret, I've taken quite a beating. But it's because of listening to that little thought in my mind as saying, there is still more to come. You have things set for you. It's because of thoughts like that telling me to keep pushing as to why I'm here. Had I listened to all those other thoughts saying, give up, curl up in a ball, just completely end it. Had I done that, I honestly don't know how things would have been nowadays. Yeah, I've gone through rough moments. Yeah, I've experienced quite some things I don't want to experience. But that's how life is. Life is going to test you however possible. Life is going to test your limitations, test your boundaries, test your comfort. But don't take that as a moment of giving up. Don't take that as a sign to stop in your path because something wants to get in your way. Take that as a sign to strengthen yourself and to keep pushing. And most importantly, and I myself fall victim to this from time to time, for those that feel they need to put up this tough persona, this guard, this shield, for those that feel like they need to constantly wear this armor when deep down inside they're very sensitive, just know it's okay to take off that armor sometimes. I know sometimes doing it around certain people, it has caused issues. And some have even taken advantage of that vulnerability. But don't ever stop allowing yourself a moment to take off that armor. But when you take off that armor, strengthen it. And while you strengthen that armor, that tough guy persona, that tough guy presentation, that outside of you, make sure the inside of you is also healed. Hatch up any wounds you have. A warrior can never properly wear an armor if they themselves are far damaged. The warrior on the inside has to be healed and strengthened before they can bear a single piece of that armor. There is people out there that seem very, very tough. And a handful of them, they seem very, very positive. And yeah, some of them are strong, inside and out. But just know that sometimes wearing that armor does take a lot of training. It's not easy. It really isn't. But always make sure the inside is healed before you can have anything on the outside. Because the last thing you want when that armor falls apart on you is to have nothing left except for extreme vulnerability. You need to be able to stand up for yourself and stand tall. Keep that chin up and keep moving. And also, I know this is quite different as a YouTube video, and I do apologize for this little pep talk. I may have fallen off the rails a little bit and kind of trailed off to randomness and just rambling. But overall, keep pushing. For those that think they won't make it to 21, trust me, you'll make it. You got it within you. You have that strength. Just keep trying and trying and trying and don't stop. And eventually that strength will present itself. Life's hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life is hard. It's very difficult. But keep yourself strong. And when you don't feel that strong, allow yourself to lean on someone nearby you. Because for all you know, that someone can be there to help you stay standing. I myself have had moments where I neglected that. But I have also had moments where I listened and I allowed certain people to help me, to be there for me, to keep me upright. Because had I not, I'd probably be stuck on the ground crawling. I probably would have had busted knees and such. Those people matter. For those that are truly willing to keep you pushing, keep those people close by all means necessary, because they too will help your future become bright, and to help you be at that future and make it the present. This might have been the most down-to-earth video, and I truly do apologize if my rambling does kind of veer off a little bit, or if it doesn't make as much sense as I want it to. I hope to a degree there's some sort of helpfulness. I feel like as someone who has and had struggled with depression severely and other things tied to it, as someone who couldn't even imagine himself making it to 21, I feel like it's only right that I do share my experience and that I do share my thoughts and feelings on stuff like that. Because as you know, this channel is meant to be the stuff through a lens, the real life stuff, the raw stuff, the painful, the exciting, the humorous stuff. This is a channel about keeping it real, or showing depictions tied to life. This whole channel is about life. It could be about my life, it could be about someone else's life. This channel is about documenting all forms of life, whether it's unreal fiction or if it's non-fictional and it's purely real. All in all, this is what that channel is meant for. I mean, as you guys know, that's why I started VocalBox. That's why I moved to a more authentic style with it. So you can see the raw emotion, so you can feel the emotion that I'm trying to convey to you guys, the tones, the energy, the body language, so on and so forth. Instead of talking on a mic and then chopping it up a little bit and then throwing some gameplay or random clips and pictures over it. I will preface this and say, hardly anyone that views this channel will know me personally. Only some truly know me personally, and some will know me personally. But newcomers to this channel, those that I'm not already friends with or family with, you're not gonna know me personally. That's just how it is. That's why I don't share too many details. That's why I keep it surface level about my experiences. Because one thing I do fear is developing that parasocial connection. But I feel it is only right to a degree that I do owe you guys that experience, that discussion. I don't know if there's going to be anything else to this video. There might be. So if there is, it'll probably be tacked on to the end of this. But I think after this, I'm just going to kick back, relax, maybe either sleep or watch a movie or play video games or something, anything. But after this recording, yeah, I'm going to relax for a bit. So if there is no other footage after this clip, this has been Life Through a Lens, signing off. And I hope this video finds you well. And to those that have wished me happy birthday, thank you. Love you guys, love you all. Ready to see many, many more years to come. Just one little tidbit. I'm looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Looking actually really nice. I got a new jacket, got some new shoes. Like, I haven't had Converse since like middle school, or for some of you guys, junior high. That is just, like the fact that I'm 21 now is insane. Also, my camera's about to die. So, yeah. Make sure to leave a like on this video. Leave a comment at whatever part you may like, or if you managed to find something fascinating about the previous section. Subscribe if you're new here. Click that notification bell. That way you do not miss out on a single video. This is Life Through Lens. Signing off.